Nandito po tayo para magbigay ng marami pang programa ng TESDA, ipaalam sa ating mga kababayan kung ano yung ginagawa natin. Every time I get to be asked what is TESDA, I always say TESDA is for jobs, TESDA transforms lives. And yun nga po, kanina nag-graduation yung Coke Star, TESDA Coke Star, no? Nag-train tayo ng mga sari-sari store owners. Hindi lang natin sila tinrain kung paano magkaroon o maggawa ng yung bookkeeping and entrepreneurship program, but more importantly is yung maturuan natin sila kung kailan ba yung pagkakataon na they should access financial resources at matulungan natin sila sa bahagi na yun nang sa ganun hindi bumagsak yung negosyo at lalong mag-flourish at lumawak. Mamaya naman po yung Shoot for Your Dreams, kasama natin yung mga PBA players, si Kong Oka noon, si Mayor Oka, kakampi ko lagi yan ng basketball, mahilig din kami sa basketball. Kaya sana makasama rin po namin kayo mamayang gabi. So again, maraming salamat po, especially sa members of the media na narito ngayon. Kayo po'y malaking tulong sa amin para i-convey sa ating mga kababayan na meron tayong mga programa na mag-aangat sa kanilang kabuhayan at tutupad sa kanilang mga pangarap. Maraming salamat po.
Paano ko ba i-connect yung basketball doon sa programa ng TESDA? Paano ko ito i-explain sa akin?
Well, yung nakikita niya nakalagay Shoot for Your Dreams. And ako tulad ko, ako isang frustrated PBA player. Ako yung nakarating ng RPU, nakarating ng UAAP Championship, pero I didn't make it sa Pro League. But it's been my dream na makalaro yung mga PBA players, makasama sa team. And ito yung sinasalamin ng gustong programa natin sa TESDA, Shoot for Your Dream. Sapagkat wala kang imposible para makuha mo yung pangarap mo. And this is our battle cry. Huwag mong bitawan yung pangarap mo. Kagaya sabi ko kanina, TESDA transforms lives. Napakadami yung mga kababayan natin, no? Just to give you an example, si Ray Caceres, isang dating nagkuha ng mechanic, automotive mechanic, nasa Perth, Australia ngayon. Siya po ngayon ay sumusweldo 225,000 pesos. Si Mark Escora ng Bacolod sa Negros, dati pong jeepney barker for so many years. I think 7 years na jeepney barker. Ngayon po, nung mag-aaral sa TESDA, escalation manager ng isang BPO center. So, it's really not impossible to reach for your dreams. And it's really not impossible na makuha mo yung pangarap mo. Lalo-lalo na kung may masindi kang pagnanais. Dahil mayroong kagaya ng TESDA na nais namin na maging katulong mo para maabot mo yung pangarap. So ito yung gusto namin ipaalam sa ating mga kababayan. Shoot for Your Dreams will also mean pagiging tambay ay isang unproductive life. So ayaw natin ng tambay, galit tayo sa tambay. At ngayon nga dito po sa Cagayan de Oro City, I think this is the highest na siguro, no, ng pondo natin for scholarship program. More than 32 million pesos ang nilaan natin, at least po, no, para sa programa ng TESDA dito sa Cagayan de Oro City. And kahapon nga ho, galing tayo sa 4 na syudad at 2 rehiyon. Kaya siguro hindi maganda yung pakiramdam mo ngayon. Galing mo tayong Butuan City, Camadbaran City, Hinuog, tapos Cagayan de Oro. So ito yung nais natin iparating sa ating mga kababayan. May mga programs tayo, pinapalakas natin ang community-based training program natin. You can go to TESDA, TESDA goes to you. You can also access TESDA programs through internet. All you need to do is log on to www.tesda.gov.ph. 302,000 na po ang naka-enroll dyan. Meron tayong 15 courses na pwedeng pagpilian for free at your own pace, at your own time. We already come up with 7 courses, downloadable courses. You download the course to your iPad or to your laptop, to your tablets. Pagpunta ka ng Manila, kung magbarko ka, wala ka mang internet dahil dinownload mo na, pwede ka pa rin mag-aral at your own pace, at your own time. So, this is part of our program para ma-access ng ating mga kababayan yung ating programa in Technical Education Skills Development Sector. I'm sorry, ma'am.
Di kayo may pektuhan ang budget for technical programs with this for parents.
Kasi siguro para sa kapakanan ng ating mga kababayan, importante nakikita nila may transparency. Saan ba napupunta ang mga programa? Ito ba'y nawawala? Ito ba'y may napupuntahan? Sa ating pong figures don't lie, no? Kasi nung umupo tayo, merong pag-aaral na sa kada 10 gumagraduate ng TESDA, 2 lamang nakakapagtrabaho o hanggang 3. Ngayon ho, halos 7 na sa kada 10 nagkakaroon ng trabaho. And may record po tayo nito, no? And in some cases, for instance, in other sectors, in the IT BPO, it's about 70.9%. In the SAP or semiconductor electronics, that's 91.43%. And makikita natin talagang marami yung nagkakatrabaho na galing sa tech box sector. Kaya ma'am, ako mismo nag-aral din ako ng barista, no? Graduate din po ako ng food and beverage NC3. And wag naman ho sana mangyari para kung sakali lang na mangyari at mawalan ako ng trabaho sa gabinete, may fallback position ako. And minsan nakakatawa yung joke na yun, but it's really not a joke because if you look at POEA programs, for instance, dun sa mga naghahanap ng trabaho, sa food and beverage sector alone, that's 28,000 plus ang kailangan nila, whether barista, bartending, etc. Sa mga welders, mga 17,500 yung kailangan po nila. Makita nyo may mga trabaho na available. Problem is, dito nga lang sa Cagayan de Oro, nakita ko, ang dami-dami yung available na jobs, no? Ang importante lang talaga is, swak yung kaalaman mo at kasanayan doon sa trabaho na naghihintay sa'yo. Otherwise, hindi ka makakakuha ng trabaho. And that's what we come in, no? We intervene, magkakaroon ka ng magandang kaalaman at kasanayan doon sa pangangailangan ng industriya. Nakakatuwa si Mayor Oka, yung ginagawa niya po dito, yung pag-link niya ng industry, tsaka doon sa mga kasama partner ko at TESDA dito, no? Para nang sa ganun, pag-graduate po nung ating mga graduates ng tech ko, meron hong magandang trabaho na naghihintay sa kanila. Mas malaki yung chance na makakuha sila ng trabaho. So, again, yung importante ko dito yung nakikita ng mga tao yung ginagawa ko natin. And dun sa, again, to answer that question is, hindi ho naapektuhan yung ating programa. Alam nyo, palaki ng palaki yung pondo ng TESDA sa scholarship. From 700 million for so many years, dinoble yun ni Pangulong Noynoy ngayon. 1.4 billion na ang ating scholarship program this year. Alam nyo, next year, 2 billion na ang scholarship program ng TESDA. So, expect more programs, relevant programs na ipaparating natin sa ating mga kababayan.
Itong TESDA, hindi ito pork barrel. In fact, in its sense, in the negative side, although may mga pork barrel noon na congressmen na sa TESDA dina-download, pero hindi kasama ito sa Napoles. Ang nangyari kasi doon sa Napoles, yung fictitious, yung NGOs, yung mga ganon. No? Pero dito sa TESDA, nakita mo na legit talaga. Legit talaga. If you remember, yung sa SONA ni Pangulo, the first thing that he talked about was TESDA being an implementer of the DAP. Sinabi niya, DAP yan. Ang Cagayan de Oro, remember, binanggit lately, nirelease yung 81 million na Cagayan de Oro. Misamis Oriental yan. I was governor of Misamis Oriental that time. Doon sa 81 million, 6 million of that were downloaded through TESDA. Pero lahat yan may mga pangalan yan and talagang nag-eskwela yan, nag-aral yan. Kaya ang ginawa ko nga noon, when we implemented that together with Director Sales, kinausap ko lahat ng mga eskwelahan dito para walang makasabi na they were excluded or that we favored some schools and we discriminated the others, no? So everybody was aware of how many scholars we sent to every school. Kaya nasa implementasyon ho yan eh. The program itself, yung TESDA, is nasa, ang Secretary General is honest. No? Kaya yan, ang Presidente, dinadagdagan. And in fact, yung first point ni Pangulo in his SONA, that was, to my mind, it was not necessary. Pero ni-raise niya kaagad. Dahil sabi niya, dahil medyo confrontational yun, na DAP yan. Parang opening statement niya. What I have done to the people, DAP yan. Pero look at the benefit that it has brought to the people. yung number of yung jobs that that TESDA was able to generate. Yan ang ano dyan. No? Kaya, pasalamat ako sa liderato ni Secretary Joel.
You had a program about poverty alleviation, which sinagyan pala sa business media. Gusto ko lang malaman kung kailan yung tatanggapin yung mga 4Ps beneficiaries sa TESDA.
And we've been talking about it, no? We're coordinating with DSWD. In fact, sir, last year, we came up with a C4TP, yung Cash for Training program, wherein we trained about 65,000 individuals all over the country. And that paved the way to open up a new program here in TESDA. And we're starting it here in Region 10. Right now, it's a community-based kind of program. If you can't go to TESDA, TESDA goes to you. So yung step po is a special training for employment program. For example, we train you as a welder, no, yung SMAUS, shielded metal arc welding. After we train you, we certify you. After we certify you, we give you toolkits. For example, yung SMAU, we give you a mobile welding machine. So we're rolling this out now, and there's a 60 pesos a day daily allowance. It came about because of the partnership with DSWD. So, in fact, gusto pa rin ho ni Sec Dinky na ituloy yun, kaya lang yung capacity naman ho namin eh. So, we wanted to make sure na we can implement it properly. So, yun ho, ngayon nagtuloy-tuloy na po yun, yung step. Tapos yung, of course, yung GPB, meron din kasi yung grassroots participatory budgeting. Nag-i-implement din ho ang TESDA. So, sabay-sabay po yun. At ang priority po din talaga is yung tungkol sa poverty alleviation program ng pamahalaan. Yes, sir.
Meron pang mga able-bodied individuals na mga retired na gustong matutong mag-building. Gustong pumasok sa TESDA, tatanggapin niyo ba sila?
Okay po. Yun ang sinasabi ko natin sa TESDA na may choice ka eh. May choice ka if you want to go abroad or stay here. May choice ka if you want to be self-employed or wage-employed. May choice ka even if you're 60 years of age, 50 years of age, you wanted to shift careers. Ang kagandahan po kasi ng TESDA is ang daming kurso eh. There are 20,000 programs that you can choose from. 245 training regulations. If you want to be a call center agent, kahit 60 years of age ka, magpalit ka ng career mo, pwede ka. Pwede kang animator. Ang animation, 2D, 3D animation, ang taas pa rin ho ng demand. Of course, yung web development, etc. So, we encourage everyone na itry ito. Kaya nga din ako mismo, I took up pagka-barista eh, because I know for a fact na hindi lang may dagdag kaalaman at kasanayan ka. Mas may confidence ka na whatever happens, lagi kang mayroong fallback position, marami kang options. Salamat.
If I may add, specifically the question was for this. We are glad to inform our friends from the media that Region 10 in particular had submitted to the central office already our request for the MOA signing, or MOA authority. On my part as the regional director, or will it be signing authority for the Secretary Joel Villanueva, because it is our board who will grant us the authority. So, in particular, that would amount to about 45 million for the first tranche for the 4Ps, and that will cover the whole region. So, we are waiting for that board resolution granting authority to our secretary to sign that MOA with DSWD. The funding would come from DSWD. So, in the meantime, there's still, Camiguin was not yet submitted their proposal. The proposals are prepared by the project development officers of the DSWD, assigned in the field personnel of DSWD. They prepare what we call a qualification map, and based on the needs of the locality where the 4Ps are situated. So that will be for the 4Ps.
So pilot project ng region, sir?
Yes, I think we are the first to submit that to the DSWD. That it will be in continuance for the previous program of C4TP. No? So we implemented also that DSWD program, which carry the total amount of about 1.2 billion or so. We successfully implemented that. That's the money also of the DSWD. Task for training program.
70% po doon were employed. 70%.
Yes, hello, good afternoon. Jam from PIA. Question now, kasi with the K-12, we know that the last 2 years will be more of the technical, vocational courses. Here in Tagaytay or even in Region 10, are we prepared to have that amount that we have a lot of high school students who will go through the K-12? Is TESDA, or do we have enough additional schools to cater to that? And with the ASEAN integration in 2015, what is our edge? What do we have?
We are ready. And in fact, ito na yung another chapter sa renewed engagement ng TESDA certainly is geared towards that direction. We are ready.
We're ready po. And ASEAN integration, ang kauna-unahang education agency na ISO certified ay TESDA. Natutuwa po tayong ibalita na ito yung magiging katuwang natin, no, para magkaroon ng edge yung ating mga graduates. Ano ba yung malaking advantage dahil ISO certified ang TESDA 9001-2008, tubsud po ito doon sa Germany, no? Dati po, yung nag-a-apply ng trabaho, for example, sa Monarch at Caterpillar, you have to have at least 5 years of experience to apply for heavy equipment operator, etc. Because of ISO certification ng TESDA, they waive the 5 years experience. Dahil alam nila, magagaling ito. Merong sapat na kaalaman at kasanayan in a particular trade. At yung assessment and certification natin, mahirap doktorin. Talagang you really have to have the right competency, the right skills, and the right attitude toward a particular discipline before you get to be certified. And I think that's our edge this coming ASEAN 2015.
Bongo Joseph, Joe Patuha.
If I may add, actually, because this is really an infrastructure improvement on our part, we had already conducted activities in relation to that ASEAN integration. We had already conducted orientation on the toolbox. We call it toolbox kasi if we are to align with the ASEAN integration, kailangan parehas na with the ASEAN. We have to align, upgrade, and that's why sabi natin toolbox, we get the right tools to be used in the implementation of our new curriculum. Okay. Then, the second orientation that we conducted was the curriculum development already for the new aligned courses. So, number one that we implemented is the housekeeping. We can proudly say that the Region 10 in particular can already address the needs for the new curriculum, ASEAN curriculum.
Nakakatuwa ko kasi kahit sa ASEAN, yan, tourism sector, construction sector, ang taas ng tingin nila sa standard ng Pilipinas. Kaya totoo lang, parang yung standard natin yun ang gagamitin ng buong ASEAN. Eh. So, malaking advantage talaga sa technical education skills development sector.
How prepared is the teachers of that and how do you coordinate with them na makuha nila yung standard to make our students graduate na fit na to work?
Well, yun po yung ginawa natin. No? There are 20,000 plus TLE teachers na nag-undergo na ng training sa ating TESDA para sila yung maging ready to become trainers nitong 23 exploratory courses. 23 pa lang po yung sa ngayon, and this will be based on yung demographics at ano yung available resources dun sa kanilang lugar. Dun po sa 2 taon kasi about 70% ang maaalat sa TechVoc. Again, 30% would be for culture and arts, etc. and some academic courses. We're closely coordinating with DepEd. In fact, nakakatuwa pong ipatotoo, i-testify na kami ng DepEd at CHED, parang every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, nakikita-kita. Dati hindi ho yan nangyayari. In fact, mga nakaraang administrasyon, nag-aaway at nagmumurahan sila. For some reason, no, tayo talagang very harmonious yung relationship natin with the education sector natin. No? Troika yung tawag namin. Yung Trinity, yung CHED, si Tati Liguanan, DepEd, si Brother Armin, saka ho tayo. At natutuwa tayong sabihin na lagi kaming nagko-coordinate ano yung mga pwede namin gawin at ano pa yung paano natin may improve yung educational system natin. I'm more excited talaga to always talk about the Philippine Qualifications Framework kasi it's really the way to go. Yung international benchmarkings natin massive ho eh. Kaya ho ako I went to Europe for 5 days in 3 countries. 40 hours, aeroplano pa lang. But, you know, for me, it's really worth it kasi malaking edge natin itong nakikita ng iba't ibang bansa yung ginagawa natin sa TechVoc sector. And again, by the time na ma-implement yung K-12, pag-graduate yung high school graduate natin, hindi lang high school diploma ang hawak nila. Meron silang national certificate ng TESDA na may pagmamalaki. And they don't need to go to college just to land jobs, no? But I'm not saying college is not important, but if they opt to go to college, they wanted to take tertiary education, why not? Or they can work right away and then go back to college. At dahil na seamless education yung inaano natin, ladderized education, pwede rin naman. So, excited po ako dito sa nangyayari sa educational system natin.
Ano ang Secretary? Kung ang may collaboration tayo, close coordination in terms of preparation, how about the budget? May collaboration?
Opo, ang DepEd po ang nag-aalat ng budget dyan. Kasi nga sabi nga, K-12, sa inyo talaga yan. So sila ho yung mayroong budget. In fact, nag-alat na po sila ng malaking budget para doon sa mga TechVoc schools natin na magpa-participate dito sa K-12. Dahil kanina nga, concerned din yung do we have enough schools? Yung secondary education to offer TechVoc courses. So yung mga TechVoc schools can also be part of it and DepEd will subsidize the cost.